Hello. Welcome. This is alertwolf here. Gonna bring you another review. And this time, this one is of Blast of Tempest, episode 13. This one's called The Reason of Dreams. Now, it's been a while since I got to do a Blast of Tempest review. It's been 2 weeks. We waited 2 weeks for this episode, and I'm going to do this review a little different. This is not going to be a long video, mainly because of the content. But basically, so after 2 weeks of waiting for a new episode, after the cliffhanger they left us with both main dudes apparently dead, we get a motherfucking clip, excuse my language there guys, clip show. And let me explain something about a clip show. I hate clip episodes. I really don't like them. So there's not too much content to it, so I'm not gonna give you the synopsis. I'm not gonna tell you what happened in this episode. Basically, to wrap it up, Mahiro was in a magically induced coma to heal him for about a month, and he had trippy dreams recanting everything, where his sister spoke to him, Yoshino spoke to him, and stuff like that. Now, having said how much I hate clip episodes, I think the last clip episode I reviewed was Transformers, and I think I gave the thing like a 2.5 because I really hate clip episodes. This one, however, due to the ending, wasn't that bad. So like I said, about half, 3/4, 7, I would say 80% of this episode maybe was clip, and the other 20% wasn't. But the 20% that wasn't clips was really good. I guess I understand why they justified a clip episode. They took 2 weeks off. They're about to start the second half of the season, or the second season, or whatever you want to call it, the second half of the show. And a lot has happened to get us to this point. So I think they felt by, taking the extra week off, the 2 weeks off, or whatever, and you would, it would be worth it, and justified. And the fact that he was in a magically induced coma after being killed by, I believe, the Tree of Genesis, it is justified, I would say. It is justified for them to do this under that logic. But under my logic, because I hate clip episodes, waiting 2 weeks after such an amazing cliffhanger and then giving me a clip episode really irked me. But I sat there patiently, watched the episode, and when the new stuff started piling in, I really enjoyed it. During the dream sequence, and again, I'm only going to talk about the new stuff here. So during the dream sequence, Yoshino told Mahiro what had happened while he was asleep, even though he's still sleeping now, which is 2 billion people died. The Tree of Genesis kind of rules with an iron fist, but it also rewards very well. So all the armies on Earth that went to fight the Tree, anybody who opposed the Tree of Genesis got absorbed by it. Crime, if you're a criminal, you don't want to commit crimes here because the Tree will take action against you. So it's maintaining order. And again, 2 billion people gone off the face of the Earth. It's a heavy toll. And the Tree of Exodus has all his activities. And Mahiro understands cleaning up the world. 2 billion people, that kind of makes sense to him. His warped little mind. But so we get that information. We get the 2 billion people. We get and we also get that all the deserts have bloomed, water was returned to places that didn't have water, and so now there's no more hunger on the earth. The world's hunger problem is gone, and the electricity came back after about a week. So, civilization hasn't grinded to a screaming halt, but the toll was high because the tree's still trying to make the world right, and it's trying, I guess it doesn't want to destroy all of humanity, but just weed out the weeds, basically. So then Mahiro finally wakes up. Samon walks into the room. He explains to him he put him in a coma for a month. He opens the window. He's like, it's just like my dream. He goes, what about Yoshino? Is he alright? Did he make it? What's going on? And he's like, he's good. He's been alive. He's alive and he's been awake this whole time. And he goes, he moves on his own, doing his own actions. Because, don't sleep on that fool. That fool plots and schemes. That's how he gets his job done. He's very cerebral. And Simone tells him that. So then you have, he goes to Mahiro. He goes, now could you kill him? If you had to? And that right there was apparently the end of the episode. Just that little twist. Could you kill him? What's going on? Was he the villain? Things on its head. And I thought that was great. I was like, what? Good stuff. Who knows? A month without his buddy? I mean, the two balance each other out and together keep themselves from going too insane. But apart, who knows what could happen when they're motivated. You know what I mean? So then we get... And apparently that's the end of the episode. I waited around and all of a sudden we get an extra scene. And what happens in this extra scene? Well, in the extra scene, you get just 2 construction workers talking, just bullshitting. This one dude with dark hair is talking to this like blondish looking kid who looks like a loser. And he's like, oh man, I'm sorry your girl broke up with you. She said, yeah, I'm a loser with no future. And he goes, yo, I hear that there may be some mages of Exodus out there that could save the world and destroy this tree of Genesis. And he goes, yeah? He goes, well, and then his buddy, he's like, yeah, well, I wonder if that's true. Because I think, and then he causes a red energy ball to appear. He goes, and I think I'm a mage of Exodus. So if I save the world, do you think I'll have a future? And that's how the episode ends. What? Great stuff. Another great cliffhanger. All of a sudden, mages of Exoduses are turning up. New character gets revealed. Yoshino and Mahiro may have to go head to head. We get scenes to the next episode. The next episode is called Happy New Year. Where it's talking about how the princess has a crush on Yoshino and she's transfixed by him, but he may in fact be a mage of Exodus. But they don't show him using the mage power, which by the way is red, we established that when we saw the battle between the trees, that the Exodus power is red. And the other one is blue, obviously for Genesis. But what happens is, they do show you a battle with the major Exodus we did see at the end of the episode. So next episode looks like it's going to be great, and I can't wait. Alright, now having said all this, normally on a clip episode, I'd probably give this a 2 or 2.5. But because of how strongly they ended with the two points they hit us with, and with the new material, that bumped it up for me to a 3. And that's You know, again, if you guys think I'm judging this episode too harshly, I'm sorry, but I really hate clip shows. They're a waste of time. So unless you're wrapping up like 7 seasons, it's a waste of time for me. So again, I thought it was a good episode. The ending really saved the episode for me. And I'm really excited for episode 14. So, that being said, I think I'm done with this. There's nothing else to say, so click it up if you like it, comment if you must, and subscribe if you can. This is Alert Wolf signing out.